Hey everybody, I was doing this series on is your God an angry God or a loving God, and it came to me that really how close you walk with God and how good of a relationship you have with Him really boils down to a matter of perspective. It has everything to do with it. I put some photos in the thumbnail. I'll stick them up here real quick too so you can look at them again. When you see that one picture, do you see the nose as a nose or as a chin? When you see the other one, do you see a pair of rabbit ears or a duck bill? We all read the same Bible, but we read different things from what we're seeing. A lot of times in this loving God or anger God series, you'll hear me keep referring to go back to the original text, go back to the Greek in the Bible, in the New Testament. And I just did a quick search again. I said, all right, all the times that angry God and jealous God are used in the New Testament, what's the actual original Greek for anger and jealousy? And I won't go through it all now. I'll let you look it up on your own because I want you again to be thinking here and talking there, not to me. But it'll tell you. I mean, again, it's how you read it. It's not angry and jealous in the sense that you probably thought when you read it originally or when you think in a human fleshly term with each other. I was in a meeting with somebody the other day, and the girl was talking about, well, isn't God angry or isn't God jealous? And one of the guys on the meeting said, what in the world does God got to be jealous with? And he's done a recent transformation himself and is having a real close walk with God right now. And he's right. What would he have to be jealous of in the sense that we think of the word jealous? And she said, well, I'm starting to see what you mean, because for a while I was really confused by the verse in the Bible that said if your hand causes you to sin, cut it off. If your eye causes you to sin, gouge it out. And I'm thinking, yeah, if everybody took everything that way literal, we'd have a lot of deformed people walking around, wouldn't we? At least 25% of the population roughly is Christians if they took it serious. So she said she actually heard God talk to her and said, no, honey, I'm not saying literally cut your hand off. I'm saying if what you're doing with your hand is what's causing you to sin, then quit doing that. Cut that action off. Cut that thought off. All I'm going to tell you is the sooner you realize that your God is a loving God, not an angry and jealous God, that you're all going to end up seeing him eventually, by the way, and is the theory of Christian Universalism, and I'm becoming a big believer in it. You still don't want to wait till the last minute, besides the fact that you might have to go through some negative consequences before you get to Jesus. You're missing out on so much now. Having a close walk with the Lord now while you're here has got so many benefits. I can't even list them all here. It would be too long of a video. But just to start with some of the biggest ones. How about peace? How about being able to walk through your life the rest of the way without worry or stress or concern? How about some peace? It's unbelievable the difference in how you will start experiencing life and how you see things once you change your perspective on how you see God. As a verse read today, basically that I post them daily, my devotionals and what I get out of them. It talked about, how it's almost unfathomable for us to imagine how he is our king, yet he is our best friend. And it is probably hard for most of us to wrap our head around it at the beginning, but believe me, it can be done when you start walking with him and you start realizing that yes, he is his king, but he's also so personal that he's your best friend and he is with you always. And he's always wanting the best for you, and he's always there to help guide you and get you there. If you'll hear him, if you'll listen. That's the other thing this guy said in that meeting, and I hope to do an interview with him later today that I'll post and make live so you can hear it for yourself. But he said, what I realized was is God is always talking to us. He's always trying to tell us, but we're too busy to listen most of the time. We're not tuning in and hearing him. He's always been talking to all of us. But some of us are learning to stop and listen. I hope this blesses somebody today. I hope you all have a blessed day, blessed week, month, year. I hope you have a blessed life. Talk to y'all soon. Leave me some comments. I'd love to hear back from you on your thoughts on this or anything else you want to discuss. Be sure and also go to gopwg.com. That's G-O, like go, PWG, like partner with God.com. And there's a bunch of free resources on there and other things you can check out for yourself and learn. It doesn't matter if you're a Christian or you're a non-believer, you're an atheist or an agnostic. I got links on there for all and everybody. And also be sure and like and subscribe my YouTube channel as well. Appreciate everybody. Have a great one.